Hey, welcome. Okay, so today I'm gonna talk to you guys um, about our nervous system and how it affects our ability to be seen, our ability to receive the clients and the money that we desire, and also our ability to just have the clarity we want. So, we're going to talk a little bit about our role in the nervous system, of the nervous system in terms of growing our business and showing up powerfully. And then I'm going to run you through a practice of mine that I bring my clients through. It's a super simple practice, and I call it my Octopus Practice. And it's essentially a practice that's going to allow you to bring yourself home, to gather yourself whole so that you can have full access to your own confidence, your own certainty, and your own life force, and be unstoppable in your life and in your business. For those of you who don't know me, Ilse here. I'm a spiritual nerd, dog mama, tea junkie. I'm a licensed psychotherapist, an energetic alchemist, and a business mentor to fellow coaches, healers, practitioners, and transformational leaders. I essentially marry deep inner work with super simple step by step strategies to help my clients overcome any kind of overwhelm and become a well known, well paid expert in their field, and essentially attract more clients with a lot more ease, a lot more joy, a lot more freedom. Today, I've got two offers for you. One of them is free, and one of them is an invitation to join my new hybrid program. So, the first offer is my free client overflow quiz and training. I created this amazing quiz and training that goes with it that literally takes you through the entire blueprint of creating a successful business, and it helps you figure out exactly where you need to focus your time, your energy, to enroll more clients in your practice. So if you want that, you can comment quiz, and I'll send it over to you. And then the other is I want to put forth an invitation for you to join me in my brand new offer. It's in beta essentially right now, so it's at a significant discount. It's called Client Overflow, the foundation to six figures. And in a few weeks, I essentially give you the entire framework, the entire foundation to a soulful and successful six figure business that is totally aligned to you and totally aligned to your vision. Because it's not about someone else, it's not about me, it's not about cookie cutter, it's about you. It includes small group laser coaching as well as deep dive one on one time with me, where we customize everything to you and we dial in your message. We create a brand new offer. I love hybrid offers. So if you were interested in that, we could create a brand new hybrid offer, or we elevate one of your current offer. And then we create a completely unique, custom, and super aligned marketing roadmap so that you can fill said offer without stressing and without guessing. So if you know cookie cutter doesn't work, if you know huge programs doesn't work, and you need more one-on-one support, this is the offer for you. And you can just put comment overflow, and I will send you the details, or you can DM me directly. All right, let's get started. I absolutely love talking about the nervous system because I find, especially for those of us who are sensitive, soulful entrepreneurs, we are wired to serve, we are wired to give, we are wired and built to really be aware of what's going on in our environment, and because of that, we can get very overwhelmed very quickly. So what I find holds people back the most is, especially my clients, the transformational coaches, the healers, the practitioners, the conscious leaders of our world, the light workers. We want to serve so much that oftentimes we get in our own way, and our nervous system is literally triggered and we can't take the actions we need. So there's this battle between wanting to serve and also doing the work we need to do, not getting in our own way, being able to receive. Receiving is all about being expanded and being relaxed. It's literally like if you think of things coming in, nothing can come in if we're super tight, super constricted, overwhelmed, frustrated, confused. But if we're expanded and we feel really safe and really open, that's when things can come in. Whether that thing is money, whether that thing is client, whether that thing is clarity, whether that thing is feeling safe enough to be seen. So the nervous system has a huge amount to do with our success as soulful entrepreneurs. Yes, there's strategy, but I literally can give you exactly all the strategies you need. You and I can work and design an amazing offer, dial in your marketing, dial in your message. I can give you super simple step-by-step, essentially actions that you have to take to put yourself out there to get known. If your nervous system is shut down, if your nervous system is wired, if your nervous system is in fight or flight, or fawn, where fawn means we don't want to be seen usually. We're almost like a frog that takes the same color as a tree. It's a way of protecting ourselves. If we are in overwhelm in our nervous system, then no strategies will work, which is why I really value deep inner work along with a strategy. You need both to succeed. So our nervous system is directly related to how much clarity, how much visibility, how much prosperity we allow ourselves to receive in our lives and in our business. Your nervous system, how relaxed, how regulated, how expansive it is, defines how much insight, how much clarity, how much inspiration you're going to be able to receive. It defines how safe you're going to feel to be seen in the world and to be essentially like seen in your brilliance. It's not just about being seen, it's about being able to be seen as the expert that we are, as the amazing coach or healer or practitioner, and the amazing transformation we can create. And when your nervous system is regulated, relaxed, expanded, that's also when you feel worthy enough to receive client, to be paid well for what you do. So it is the defining factor. Your nervous system is essentially the defining factor of what you have access to in each moment. You can't have access to things if you're shut down, essentially, or if you're afraid, you don't feel safe. It literally defines what your experience in each moment. And here's the truth. As lighthouses, as change makers, as transformational catalysts, which is what my clients are, we are wired to focus and serve others. Most of us are overwhelmed. We're spread too thin. Our energy, our time, our mind is literally extended in so many directions. We're trying to figure shit out in our business. We're trying to fix or support a whole bunch of circumstances or support people. We're so away from ourselves that we're lost connection to something deep within. That loss of connection to our own self leads to us feeling unfettered, to our nervous system feeling ungrounded, frazzled, and we're so drained of our own sovereignty, our own knowing, that essentially we move through life and we operate in our business from the past. Because we're not connected to ourselves now, and we're not connected to our vision because we're so connected to everybody and everything else, the only thing that our nervous system is able to use is the past. So that's when all the rejection of the past, the wounds, anytime we felt insecure, like all of that is rushing forward, and it's creating that fight, flight, fawn response in our nervous system because we're not connected with what is possible. When your nervous system is moving, two things are happening. You're either connected to the past and everything, and that can include some good things, but for a lot of us, where the brain goes is we remember what didn't work. We remember what was hurtful. We remember what was scary, and that is a survival mechanism. Our brain is never going to allow us to forget the bad because it's trying to keep us safe. So we're either operating from the past, which usually means the bad, and by the way, the past can include shit that we consciously don't have access to, like ancestral DNA, like trauma that's been passed down in your familial lines. The past could also include even like cultural stuff, not just in your family, but cultural stuff as a woman potentially, or cultural stuff as somebody from a particular race or religion. That stuff is in us as well. So our nervous system is either operating from the past and everything that haunts us in the past, or our nervous system is connected to the future. And with the future, it's usually about what is possible. It's connected to our most expansive self. It's connected to the destiny we're meant to create. It's connected to what we desire. And our experience in the moment is usually a marriage of these two. We're either in the past, haunted by the past, or we're connected to infinite possibilities and to vision. When we're frazzled, when we're pulled in so many directions, when we're overwhelmed, we tend to not have access to vision because we're so busy with what's wrong that we're literally being moved in our business and in our lives by a nervous system that's literally haunted and overwhelmed by the past, by everything that has been wrong and could go wrong. So we're worried about money, we're worried about things in our homes breaking, we're worried about family or friends who are struggling, we're worried about serving our clients at the deepest level. And when we're doing that, our ability to essentially bring in new clients, to focus on being the best version of ourselves is pretty limited. So our attention and our focus and our time and our energy is being pulled in all these million different directions. We're literally giving away pieces of ourselves, our valuable life force, to all these things and people. And some of them we want to give away. Like we want to give away some of ourselves to our children, to our family members that we love, to things that are important for us, our pets, our home. And that's okay. That's absolutely okay. And for us to have the impact we want to have, for us to really be able to meet what we're here to do and create what we're here to create and bring in what we want for ourselves and for our clients, we have to reclaim ourselves. The fastest way to move out of that fight, flight, fawn, to let go of overwhelm is to reclaim yourself. When our energy is focused everywhere else and our nervous system is drained, essentially, we don't have the availability or the capacity to create or focus on what we want. And we don't have the space to receive what we desire. Like we're so full of everything and everyone else that there's no place for us, and there's no place for our own life, and there's no place for our destiny. There's no place for the big gifts we were given and what we're supposed to do with them. So this is where my Octopus Practice comes in. It's a fun, simple practice of bringing yourself back from all these things and these people and places and circumstances that are calling you, that are essentially stealing your energy, or that you're giving your energy to. And essentially gathering yourself, bringing yourself back home to you, to your center. And I like to say sometimes, gathering yourself whole. Like there's something about having all our energy to everybody else, from our kids, our family members, our friends, our pets, our clients, the shit that's going on in the world. Most of us are very empathic and sensitive, so we're really affected by things that's happening in the world, from school shooting to wars to famine to neighbors who are struggling. Like, so much of our life force is going out, that when you do this octopus practice, you're literally gathering yourself whole, because we feel thin. We feel like we don't even know who we are when we're so all over the place, taking care of everybody else but ourselves. So in the octopus practice, you're gathering and bringing yourself home. You're reclaiming that your life belongs to you. You can do this practice for like 3 minutes, literally. I do that sometimes. I will do it sometimes when I've had a rough session with a client and it's heavy, and I have another session coming up. I might take 1 or 2 minutes and literally just bring my energy home, bring myself home to me, gather myself again before I go into the next session. I might do that at the end of the day. This is a really great practice to do at the end of the day. If you are a sensitive person, if you are an empath, if you are somebody who serves people, then at the end of the day, you want to bring all that energy, all that focus, all that time that you have fed others with. Like you have literally nourished all these things with your own energy. You want to take it back before you go to bed. You want to essentially reclaim yourself fully and wholly before you go to bed. That will keep you from, I have clients who have nightmares, I have clients who have insomnia issues. That's usually our energy being so spread out, so frazzled. Like, some people are energy vampires. Your energy is still being sucked by something. When we gather ourselves home, it feels safe to go to sleep. It feels safe to have dreams and to figure out what's going on in our lives in the unconscious. So you can do this at any point in the day. You can do this at night to bring it, and you can do it for a little longer if you want to. Like if you're going through a really rough time in your life, that's a really great practice to essentially reclaim yourself over and over so that you have enough juice to give. So I'm going to lead you through this, and I'm going to keep it simple. Obviously, if you're driving, do not do this practice. But my invitation right now is for you to go ahead and just get comfortable and close your eyes if that feels right, and land. Land in your own body. Land in the moment. Use your breath to essentially say, this moment is for me. Every in-breath, you essentially expand a little bit, and every out-breath, you release everything that feels really constraining right now to you. And I want you to visualize or imagine that you're an octopus. There's you at the center, the core, and then you've got all these legs that are like out, pushed out, and all these legs are touching something, someone that you're giving energy to, that you're focusing on. Your life force is going to it or to them. Some of those are good things, like your kids, maybe, or your significant other, or a pet, or even your business, something you love. That's okay. And some of them might be things you wish you weren't giving energy to. That could be something from the past. That could be a family member or a friend that you've spent enough time feeding and nourishing with your energy, and you're kind of ready to let that go. My invitation to you is to not discriminate right now between the things you want to be nourishing and the things you want to let go. And my invitation to you is to visualize all those legs, all those arms, all those tentacles come home. And you want to do that with your breath. When you breathe in, imagine a leg coming home. You don't have to know what that leg is feeding. Just as long as you see and feel energy going outwards, breathing in. As you breathe in, you imagine your leg, your arm, your tentacle coming back to yourself. And as you breathe out, the energy you are giving that person, that circumstance, that past occurrence comes home. And as you breathe out, you release that energy back into you. You are literally feeding yourself with your own energy. And with every breath you take, I want you to imagine that another piece of you is coming home. Another piece of your energy is being brought home. Breathing in, you bring yourself home. You call yourself home. Every part of you that's been stuck out there in the world, feeding in a circumstance with another person, you call yourself home. You breathe yourself back in. And then as you breathe out, you release all the energy that was going to that other thing back to yourself. And you just do that over and over, every breath. Breathing in, breathing yourself home. Breathing out, feeding yourself back your own energy. Bringing your own energy back for you, for what matters to you, for your own heart, your own core, your own center. And you can even say something like, breathing in, I call myself home and bring myself back to me. Breathing out, I let go of everything that is not mine. And visualize that octopus bringing every single tentacle back into itself. And you do this until you feel so full of yourself in the best way possible. Like nothing's really claiming your time, your energy, your focus right now. All of you has come back to you. And you will know that when you feel really safe and really relaxed in your own body. My life belongs to me. Your life belongs to you. Every breath reclaims a piece of you you have left behind. Life force that you are using and sending to someone else, you all bring it back to you. And now you get to decide, when you are full of your own life force, when you have reclaimed all the pieces of your own being back home, you have gathered yourself whole. You get to decide who and what you want to nourish with your life force. In this moment, you get to claim your highest vision. You get to claim your mission. You get to decide and have access to all of you for insight, for inspiration, for clarity. That's the time to decide what kind of strategy you want to use in your business, what feels alive and exciting for you to do next, what you want to feed and go after in your life, and what you want to let go of completely. So you can also do this practice in the morning for a little bit and then journal about what you're going to decide to focus on today and what you're going to do from this place of being whole, from this place of being full of yourself and complete with yourself in all the best way. That's when you have access to your genius. That's when you are going to create content that's powerful. That's when you're going to know which strategy is aligned for you and you want to focus on. That's when you're going to know if your offer, if your program is aligned, if you're working with the right clients, or which clients you need to let go of, or what you need to focus on. So this is one simple practice that you can use to essentially bring your nervous system back into regulation, into being grounded and centered in your own wisdom, your own wholeness, and to be both home in yourself and open and expanded and safe to receive both your own clarity, your own genius, your own inner wisdom, and also to receive everything you want, to receive the vision, to receive the money, to receive the clients, to receive the love, the support that you desire. When we are spread out, giving ourselves to everything and everybody else, we do not have access to that power within us. So that's my octopus meditation. By the way, you can do this with kids too. It's a great, simple, fun visualization to do with kids to help them regulate their own nervous system if you have little ones or if you work with little ones. All right, so that's what I have for you. As a reminder, today I have two offers. One is a free gift and one is an invitation to join my new hybrid program. So the first offer is my free quiz and bonus training that goes with the quiz. It literally takes you to my entire blueprint to creating a super successful and soulful business. And it helps you figure out exactly what's missing that's maybe holding you back and where to focus your time and your energy so that you can enroll all the clients you want. So if you would like that quiz and that bonus training, just put quiz in the comments and I'll message it over to you. And then the other offer I have is that invitation to join me. I've created this brand new offer. It's actually called my Client Overflow program, and it's at a significant discount while it's in beta. And essentially in a few weeks, and you and I work for a few weeks together. It's 8 weeks, 9 weeks, and we focus on you specifically, but I give you my entire framework, the entire foundation to a super soulful and successful six-figure business that's aligned with you and it's aligned with your vision. I show you how to grow your audience consistently and easily and how to become a well-known and well-paid expert in just a few hours a week. I believe in simplicity, so I give you a few super simple step-by-step strategies that you can use. This program is both a small group. You have access to me in what I called laser coaching power groups, where there's just a few of us and you get one-on-one time. And then I have included a number of one-on-one sessions in there as well, where you and I will, because you're unique, right? Like your mission is unique, your vision is unique, the kind of gifts you have are unique, and you are authentically unique. There's no one else like you. So during these one-on-one sessions, you and I customize this entire process for you. We literally go over your message and how to articulate your authentic gifts in a way that your clients understand. I help you either create a brand new hybrid offer that's going to be easy to sell and easy to scale, or we take one of your existing offer and we elevate it, and then you and I will work on designing a super custom, super aligned marketing roadmap so that you can easily fill said offer without stressing, without guessing, without burnout, without having to do big draining launches or any of that shit that none of us want to have to do. So this is for you if you know that cookie cutter doesn't work, and you know that huge programs where you don't get a whole lot of one-on-one interactions don't work. This is for you if you're ready to stop wasting time, energy, and money, and are really ready to stop, to essentially get out of your own way and create a super aligned plan to take your gifts out there. A plan you can use over and over to grow and scale your business with a lot more ease and a lot more sustainability in a way that really honors you, that honors your soul, that honors your joy, your freedom, because I'm all about doing it in a way that we love. If not, it's not success. So if you want to find out more details, it's honestly like one of the most affordable offers I've put together. It's a way I'm kind of celebrating my birthday. I'm celebrating all the people who've helped me with this offer. So if you want to know the details of it, if you want to figure out how we could customize this exactly to you and where you're at in your business, then just type overflow in the comments or DM me. Send me a message directly on Messenger and I'll let you know all about it. All right, that's what I have for you. I hope this training on our nervous system and how important our nervous system is to growing a sustainable, successful, soulful business that lights us up and also fills our bank account and transform the world. I hope that was helpful to you, and I hope that the the practice, the octopus practice, to bring and gather yourself home and whole so that you can have access to your full power was also helpful for you, and so that you can essentially be in this place of an expansive, open, rested nervous system so you can receive what you want, both the clarity, the money, the clients, um, the safety to that you need to feel to take yourself out there to be visible. um, I hope that was helpful to you. All right, guys, have a wonderful rest of your week and weekend. I will see you soon.